December 5th, 1875 would be the day of a new church being born. That church will soon grow into the church we know today on October 20th, 2024, on this dedication service. When the church was first established, the small piece of land that was purchased only had a house and a barn, with the barn later remodeled to becoming the first church. From there, on 1883, new property was purchased where the church now sits today. And 4 years later, in 1887, the new church building was built. So much was happening at that time, and it would continue, and so much more things would continue onward for St. Stephen's. Because when 1887 came around the corner, the old church building was later transformed into a school building. And then, it was decided that some parsonages would at least be built, one happening in 1903. It was continued till 1908, and the congregation, at least at that time, it exploded in numbers. The current church that was built in 1887 was becoming too small to at least house this many people. So, it was decided that it was time to expand it. Well, expand the church or just build a new one that was at least bigger to house the miraculous blessing that God had given us with these congregation members. So, it's time to build a new one. In 1919, a new church building was decided on to deal with the increasing number of members. The new building, although changed a bit as time went on, became what it is now today. As for the school, same thing just as the church had. In 1913, a new school building was built. Years later, in 1958, the school became part of the church where it still stands today. When that new church was built in 1919, new equipment was needed to fill the accommodations in that church. Samples include, but not limited to, a new organ, a heating system, a light, some new lights, and many other things as well. But how did we get to the point now where, well, with new paint, new carpet, and soon to be new technology? Simple. From you guys, congregation members like you. Although it had been some years, all of you have helped out in some shape or form, donating money, our fundraisers, to just even offering your help and support. From offering to help put in new stuff, just simply helping to move out some stuff while the church goes through these renovations. All of you helped in that way. As we look back and forth of what we have gotten new today, we see God's giving us a blessing that, although maybe too big, we can still accept and thank Him through our worship. The tech age of St. Stephen's is coming, with students getting their own Chromebooks, like this one, or, well, something similar to it, to getting new video and audio equipment to help us spread God's saving word to those who either can't make it to worship or are homebound at this time. I really cannot wait for these changes. Well, especially with the technology side. New camera and new audio. But there's more to this restoration project than what meets the eye. As you can see by this image of our restoration project banner mission statement. Just 4 simple words, but they have more of a meaning to it. Now everyone has a different meaning, but here's mine. And let's just say it's what I think. Remember what our church used to be. What we remember from it in years past, and how we can keep this place at least still standing, still in tic-tac shape, and, well, not fall down in complete rubble. Responding by the free will offerings and offering help in times of need, which is what you fellow congregation members have done. And we thank you for that, as we restore what was lost in the past. And we come together to rejoice in what God has given to us. That's how I see it. But let's just say, I may be one of those people who who loves the past and just can't really let go of it. But here's what I can say. On behalf of St. Stephen's faculty, pastors, and the volunteers, even the Restoration Committee members, all the help that was done, that was given, we thank you. And so do I. So, as a new techno age at least starts happening within St. Stephen's, well, we hope to see you there too. At least whether from the computer screen, from what I'm seeing right now, or in person, where we can see the beauty of God's blessings to us has given. Take care.